Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Against the Storm and this strange and diverse forest where apparently sometimes the trees are full of meat. Just edible, just full-on edible meat. I don't love that. But listen, we don't have to eat it. These poor suckers do. Okay, so I guess let's have at this. We have some blueprint choices to start with here. So we have a better sense of what we need. What do we see in the clearing? We have some veggies, possibly sometimes with insects attached to them, a little bit of stone. Okay, so I mean we have the basic production camps all the time. We can upgrade to better camps, and I think it makes sense to take a forager's camp, right? There's probably going to be a lot of plant life stuff here, and we have vegetables already. Biscuits and pie, we know, are very important, actually. So, biscuits and pie are both going to be made out of flour. We need herbs. That's all it takes to make a pie. Flour and herbs. So I think we should take this bakery. And then we should work very hard on getting some flour. Okay, there's the rain mill. Seems pretty straightforward. We are going to need flour. We're also going to need herbs. One problem at a time. So, talk to me about a rain mill. Okay, grain makes flour. Easy enough. Yeah, all right, I'm pretty pleased with that set of starting things. We know a lot more about how to make the deal run than we used to. Let's get some of this stuff going. Just get resource nodes out of here. There's a lot of glades in this corner. Let's get a woodcutter's camp going and just mark all of this stuff for destruction. Yeah. That seems like an okay start. There's a little bit of stone, and I mean, we'll drag a stonecutter's camp all over the map eventually, so we may as well set that up as well. Oh, and housing for our 9 initial friends. Is that space actually available? Yeah. All right, we can build additional hearths and stuff. So that's probably a consideration. Let's get humans on foraging and, of course, beavers on this stuff. This needs wood. Yeah, we need wood desperately. We have coal to burn in the hearth for the moment, but those days will run past. And a cornerstone. Each newcomer group has 2 additional villagers, or newcomers will arrive more frequently. 2 additional villagers is more than 25% more villagers, so let's take that one. All right, maybe I shouldn't have gone so hard on the buildings right away. Okay, what are we starting with? 3 packs of building materials or just a bunch of raw wood? The packs of building materials do get us bricks and tools right away, in addition to reinforced plank production. So it's not as many bodies, and it doesn't get us as many parts, but I think this is more useful, and we can absolutely do this. Right, the makeshift post, at the very least. Oh, we have a rain mill. Yeah. That's very doable. It's going to take a little bit longer, but it's very doable, and the rewards are worth it. Sell 8 amber and end up with 4 amber in hand. You get even more tools. It turns out tools are like very, very good. Yeah, I say let's do that. And send back some tools. Or just have a trading post and 10 amber? Ooh, they'll send us back some biscuits. Hell yeah. All right, we're going to get those a little bit more slowly than we got the early ones last time, but I think the rewards are more useful overall. Should I get a second? I should probably get a second trading or a second woodcutting building going, right? We only have 3 people unemployed right now, so... Am I out of parts? No, we totally have parts. Okay. Coal, stone, and herbs. All right. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
We'll just put 2 people to work here because we got to have somebody available for continuing to construct stuff. And that means we're not getting any stone income, but that's fine. We'll get there. So for the moment, we're working on stuff. Once all the houses and everything are built, I will, okay, yeah, very compelling. Once all the houses and everything are built, I'll worry more about other things. So a bundle of coats. Nice and early on. I kind of want to just send this stuff home. We don't have any tools yet, though. And we do have some stone. We brought stone. Yeah, break it open. You can build stuff again after he finishes that. This will give time for the woodcutters to get some wood in the stockpile. Things are going to get a little bit easier for us once we get our first delivery of newcomers. Okay, we're doing well on wood. I'm not so concerned about the resolve boost of the coats at this point. I don't think it's super relevant because we're not, near a threshold or anything. Oh, I forgot to prioritize. Like, let's dig through to these. So I guess I should move this like all the way back into the corner here. Okay, there we go. Stuff for them to do. This is finished. It's just going to take them such a long time to run it all back to the warehouse. Yeah, so we need to, first of all, move this. Wait, the foragers camp can't interact with any of that stuff? The herbs and whatnot? Okay, what is the herb building? Right, an herbalist camp. I mean, that makes sense, I suppose. Alright, so let's unassign you two. Why don't you help run these, please? Just so this doesn't take all year. That is a lot of terrifying lightning. Okay, herbs and coal and reeds. A lot of that stuff around here. Wonder if we might be better off moving this to here. Near a larger number of nodes. Ah, newcomers. A little bit of grain versus some finished bricks. I think we're going to take you. So first things first, let's get another one of y'all on this. So beaver firekeepers reduce fuel consumption. Human firekeepers reduce the growth rate of impatience. And lizards give +1 to global resolve. I like that. I like the bumping the resolve resting point. I think is a good idea. Oh, also a cornerstone. Newly discovered resource nodes have more charges, or global production is faster but traders arrive slower. I don't think this is a real problem. Yeah, I definitely want global production is faster. That's extremely rad. The cost on that seems very minor to me. Okay, so we're seeing some more aggressive what do you call it? Seeing some more aggressive Glade types here. Let's try to stay with the simple ones for the moment until we're feeling a little clearer. Is there anything around here for you to grab? Not really. Well, I'm just going to move this to the side so that we can use this space for like building, I don't know, trade structures and whatever. We do need to get the trading post up, and sooner, is better on that for sure. That said, it doesn't need to be super close to the hearth. Also, we do need housing. That much should suffice for the moment. Okay, this herbalist camp should probably have people working it. And a trader has arrived, so we should sell 8 value worth of goods and end up with 4 amber here. Or 10 amber, whatever. It's all good. So we don't have a huge amount of anything. We have quite a lot of resin because we get it from all of the trees. We could probably afford to part with all of the resin. I don't know what we would use it for right now, and we're going to continue get it as long as we continue chopping down trees. I would love 10 amber. What do you value? You value 10 amber at 12 amber? 12 and a half-ish? I suppose that makes sense to me. Let's make up the difference in plant fiber. Okay. Storage capacity up, bonus coat production, adds an additional +1 to resolve for villagers with a home. That's pretty good. But I don't know that we have the resources to generate enough amber to buy this and also finish our goal. Let's just take this. Okay, so we want to make sure... Oh, these are both deliver, not just have on hand. So we're going to have to do more trade anyway. All right, well, let's deliver this one first. We have to get 4 more amber, it turns out. And obviously we can use the tools that we just, the things that we just got to generate the 4 more amber. This rare material is used to light the holy flame in hearths. I mean, we could sell back some of the tools, but obviously I have intentions on those. I don't want to sell off too much of our food. Yeah, food's really most of what they want. And we could sell the bricks. It's nice to have some bricks, but... yeah, we just have to make a little bit more money, and we have to do it, like, pretty quickly. Okay, so you give me 4 more amber, and I will give you maybe all of the plant fiber, and also... some eggs, not like a huge amount of eggs. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. It's another order we can knock in there. Okay. And that gives us someplace to go here. So the carpenter lets us build our own tools. That's pretty compelling. kiln having the ability to produce both jerky and coal is interesting. But like tools can be extremely valuable. That said, we can actually make a kiln. Carpenter is a bit more of a distant dream. We already got the ability to produce flour, right? Yeah, flour we're set on. We can't currently produce training gear or packs of trade goods. Yeah, okay. We're not going to be making use of these buildings immediately, but they're definitely good to have. Alright. So the next thing we probably want to put up, thing we definitely want to have up, is a makeshift post allowing us to pack up various materials. We'll just put this kind of out of the way somewhere. It's not a building we're going to make a ton of use of, I think. It'll be nice to have it sometimes. Okay, we found some meat and some more coal. There are a lot of coal veins around here. Okay, pack of building materials requires planks or... Okay. We're also going to need then a crude workstation to produce these more advanced goods. But yeah, we can get through that big delivery thing. Next set of orders is available. Open a dangerous or forbidden glade. I mean, I feel like we're going to do that for sure, right? This one's not. It doesn't actually cost us anything to do. I have at least 2 hearths upgraded to encampment, so I just have to build another hearth somewhere. And that's a pretty good reward. 15 amber on this one as well. Bonus flour production versus every builder carrying additional items. Hey, this seems better. For sure. Okay, so we're opening all these. So yeah, I'd want to do this and make it out of planks. We want to put 2 people to work here. For the moment, just making planks. We'll need a lot of planks in the end. Let's just open up a dangerous glade somewhere. Okay, this one's quite surrounded by smaller glades. This is probably not a terribly dangerous, not a terribly foolish one to open. You know what? We're just going to pop it now. I know we don't have the most resources, but... Or should I like hope to get a treasure stag first? Hey, you know what? Cut me into... Yeah, cut me into the normal glades around here first. And honestly, this is probably even a good place to set up a storehouse. Except those do cost advanced goods. You know what? We'll deal with that for the moment. Okay. It's not amazing. So we need to end up with a bunch of planks first. Yeah, all right. We are working on that. We are working on this. What does it cost to build another hearth? All right, some planks, sure. We'll put a second one together somewhere nearby. So we have 4 people who don't currently have jobs. I guess we could be getting a little bit of this done. Our impatience is growing quickly. Worm tongue nest, and obelisk. I don't really want to do this one. I think we want to just tear it down, right? Some stone and some wood. Yeah, scrolls, meat, and ancient tablets. Best not to mess with it. Okay, lots and lots of insects. And who could be anything less than overjoyed about that? Okay, so they're breaking that thing apart. We will get to all of this stuff. We're on a mighty 6 planks. We have a long way to go on that. Herb and root production is increased by 1 for every 75 biscuits produced, or just root delivered, just 3 roots every minute. You know what? I'll just take some free roots. That other one seems a little silly. Okay, newcomers. Plant fiber or some already finished coats. Yeah, let's bring in already finished coats. And then let's also build even more housing. That should be fine, right? Just like an alley. Alright, so we're cutting through that stuff. I don't know where we'd want to set up another hearth exactly. But we do have the resources for it. Considering we built so far out that it's not overlapping at all in terms of range, I guess that would make sense. Okay, so we gotta actually expand outward a little bit more before we go doing that. This woodcutter's camp should probably be moved to like here. Alright, that'll open that. Next set of orders is available. Have at least 2 hearths upgraded to this level. I mean, we already have 1 copy of this objective, so it feels very, yeah, that feels like it's pretty much free. Have at least 15 harmony decorations. Use the rain collector and deliver waters from the rain collector. Yeah, I think we can do that. Just kind of have to build one, right? Okay. And I don't think it needs to be anywhere in particular, so maybe just like over here. We have to build 2 rain collectors for this objective. Fortunately, they are not very expensive. Okay, we got plenty of spare hands to work them. Okay, I can't assign people until the construction is actually finished. Okay. Stonecutter's camp has run out of stone to cut. We got more. I am spending our planks. It's part of the reason we don't have more. Okay, that's just filling up. We'll just let that fill as it will. Okay, what have we here? Stone, fertile soil. Nothing terribly interesting. Copper ore and berries. I think I would rather send this one back to the Citadel. It's a good way to spend tools. Still so much to do. Now that we have some more advanced resources, we still need fabric. Yeah, alright. We met a trader who can sell us the fabric at least. Okay, the design for the temple? That's interesting. We're not super far off of having a bunch of amber from orders, but sadly there's no way we get that stuff done in the next 2 minutes. Yeah, and I really don't think we have... I mean, we have ancient tablets, I guess. I'm trying to figure out if I think we can just buy this. But without the resources necessary to actually produce the services, I guess it's not really all that valuable, is it? Yeah, maybe I just hand over like an ancient tablet. And you give me some amber to work with. Yeah, and then I guess like we can get a little bit more out of this, probably. Stuff that's like really low value. I guess you don't really have anything that's really low value. You can take a little bit more fabric. I can make up that tiny extra amount. Here's a vegetable. Okay, well, that lets me produce a warehouse up here somewhere. You just like further away from home. Let our people work a little bit more efficiently. What's the forager's camp? Grain, roots, vegetables. Okay. Well, there are vegetables over there. I'm low on fuel. We should probably put together a mine on some of this coal, because we sure do have a lot of coal. Okay. Packs of building materials. I just need 3. So we can probably go ahead and get somebody on this now. Once we hack through to here, we'll start hitting the dangerous glade. Got a lot of our water already. Rapidly collecting drizzle water. Somebody should probably be working on this. I know I have humans employed somewhere. Okay. Oh, also, new cornerstone. Ooh, houses have room for extra villagers is definitely compelling. But so is calming the forest. It turns out resolve is actually, like, very easy to lose. Yeah, I'm going to take this. And newcomers are waiting. Did they bring fuel? Well, you know, 8 more planks is nothing to sneeze at. I think I like this pack. We once again have need of just a couple more shelters. All right, I feel like we're establishing a foothold here. Okay, hopefully they can reach those herbs from there, because they are kind of behind everything. Let's go ahead and hit this. We get advanced smelting, which is pretty whatever, but some pottery and some wildfire essence. That's handy stuff. And a building choice. I don't know how much we need any of this, honestly. I guess the small farm. We definitely have fertile ground. Let's lay down some fields here. Okay. I do need to figure out where all of our humans are. Okay, we're low on fuel. The fire's going out. We've discovered coal veins and stuff. We should definitely turn this off. We have enough planks, thank you. Okay. Fuel and stuff. Yep, that is definitely actually a problem. Well, how am I gonna... I definitely left plank production mode on for too long. I mean, it feels like the beavers are working as hard as they can. Guess they want to be close to the site because they gotta run back and forth. Yeah, that's unfortunate though. We'll get it sorted. So we're growing that. We're building that. Next, we should probably chop through to here. And then also we need to get that extra hearth up. We're almost far enough away from the original village. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to build that. Because I think it will accomplish 2 goals for us. All right, everybody's resolve is low. The fire is going out. It's all very bad. Okay. We gotta get some fire into the hearth. We also need to probably put up a mine on some of these coal deposits. We have the resources for this? Yeah. We had bricks. We had a stockpile of bricks laying around. That should actually build pretty quickly. Let's pull all of you off of there. We got the building materials we needed. Let's just take that. Bunch of extra bricks and tools. Pretty handy. Bonus plank production. Probably not necessary for a while. The tavern's pretty hard to turn down. Leisure and luxury is a lot of resolve. Lizard House is also good. Now let's make it this. A tavern's good. It'll be good. Okay, once that one is built. Okay, encampment level 1. So how do you... I just need to like build up the stuff around it, right? So like this thing just needs a decoration. Which we know we can build pretty easily and cheaply here. Oh, except in this moment where wood is where we're actually like incredibly desperate for wood. Am I out of planks already? Damn it. Okay, a small abandoned cache of ale. That's interesting. Probably not something I can afford to mess with right now. And I mean, we are having a hard time keeping up reputation-wise. This is... It's a little closer than I would like. We have 15 tools. I'm going to send this to the Citadel. Alright, you two get over here and get it done, because apparently we're gonna need it done. Let's remove this whole thing. And this woodcutter camp is still right next to the main warehouse. I feel like we should be able to keep stuff running. I don't know. What's up with this? It's full. Type of collected rainwater depends on the season. I don't really know what to do with these right now. Since they're full, can I unassign the people from them? Or we just wait until we need the water? Does it work like that? Oh, also this one's... We could probably... I can't really move the mine, can I? But this thing is facing, like, right into the... I didn't even notice. Alright, it's gotta be over here for you. Okay, vegetables and grain. And we have like a whole path here from field to, what do you call it? To actual leisure. Ugh, yeah, this is still, it's taking us a long time to build back up. Definitely worrying. Okay. Keep lizard resolve above 20 and 5 makeshift provisions. 5 packs of provisions. This is packs of trade goods. So this would give us lizards and nuts for our meat. This is just like raw stuff that's annoying to make. I think I'm going to take that for that reason. Well, it's hard to turn down pie. Parts might be more valuable. This is a huge number of tools, though. So what is this? Just trade goods and luxury goods. See, that's going to be the sticking point there. I think we're going to pick this one. Even though it's very difficult to imagine stockpiling 150 wood at this point. Yeah, I guess it just went too hard. Alright. We're going to figure this out. I am going to have to deal with something real quick, though, so I will drop a jump cut in here, and I will see you lovely folks in just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. We're all here, and it's my birthday. It was not my birthday when I left. It is my birthday now. How about that for the passage of linear time? Okay, so we have a lot of orders to fulfill. We're working on it. Right now, my most primary concern is we are real low on fuel, like really low on fuel. So we do have to pop a dangerous glade at some point here, right? I've been looking around and I kind of think I like, where was it? This one. Because this one has a large number of pretty safe, just resource glades tucked right behind it. So we have a woodcutter's camp over here already, but I'm wondering about bringing the other one down. Because right now, I guess we could pull this woodcutter's camp up. Yeah, we can still access some groves up here. We do have the warehouse up here too. I suppose this makes the most sense. So we'll just like throw this up here. Mark these. And I mean those two, but you know, obviously we'll have to move the camp in order to get those. But as much as anything, this is just like, oh, just get the wood. And then, yeah, we're going to open this to move this thing just a little bit closer, I think. Okay, there we go. Let's try not to die from low resolve owing to lack of fuel. Okay, we have like 600 other problems going on. This is going to open up one of our orders. In order to get to the hearth level that we need, we have to gather people around this, right? It's going to need population. 8 villagers have to be housed within range of this hearth. Okay, so houses that we build from here on. We're probably going to want to just wait on this and make it new houses. I guess I could move a bunch of houses over. We certainly have enough bodies. Yeah, like what if I just threw 3 houses over here somewhere? Obviously, we have to do the decorations as well, and we totally will. Why does this one doesn't want to move? Oh, because moving costs, the instant move costs wood, which I had been running over that process so quickly I didn't even realize. Okay, this one does not actually have to be running right now. Can I turn this off? I mean, allowed fuel is set to 0. But that's true here too, and this thing is definitely still burning stuff. Alright, I'll worry about it later. For right now, please y'all just chop wood. Just add wood to the stockpile. Okay, while we're waiting on that stuff to happen, what else do we need? We need packs of provisions, but our wood problems have to be way solved before that's the thing we're thinking about. We need packs of trade goods, which we can't produce here, right? Right. Packs of trade goods are produced by other things. We're gonna get this mine up at some point. That'll be useful. So as much as I don't want to stress our wood production, it would be really nice if we got a couple of planks done so that we could finish the mine, so that we could be feeding coal into the ancient hearth instead. Right? Okay, lizard resolve is low. Yeah, headed towards 0 is pretty bad. That's fine. I actually only need one person to be building planks. You know what? I'm going to unassign you even. Please don't. Are these both fully assigned? I know one of them was not at some point. Okay, yes, they are all fully assigned. And look at that, we're watching our beavers get double yields. That's lovely. Okay, so trade goods. Do we have packs of trade goods somewhere, don't we? Yes, made at our weaver. From... Okay, we can make them from pottery, which is not too bad. But we don't have a weaver up right now, do we? No. Alright, well, I don't think so, at least. I suppose that can be a sometime near concern. It's probably not a thing to jump on immediately, especially considering the amount of planks that we need. Speaking of which, as soon as this is done, I'm going to turn off plank production for the moment. We really do need to just stockpile wood until... Okay. Hostility during the forest. Sacrifice fuel in the ancient health. Build additional hearths. Okay. It's a lot of stuff. When the damn winter, or when the damn rain ends, obviously we'll be in much better shape. Yeah, I think I expanded a little bit too quickly here. I didn't set up enough positive forces on people's resolve. And it's not easy for us to get any of this stuff running right this second. Like, we're not super far off on a lot of it, but we're not close on a lot of it either. Okay, Gex rune scale here. Increases tank capacity. Improves our tea production, so we don't need any of this stuff. Do we want any of your ingredients? We definitely have sources of herbs. Just buying some planks right now would not be terrible, actually. It would probably make my life a lot easier in the long run. At the very least, like, the planks necessary to set up the weaver. You know what? Planks are so cheap. I have no problem just going out like this. Yeah. That works just fine for me. Okay, what else we got here? Fertile soil. And an herb node. Oh, and we did gain a point of reputation from something. I think I was returning a cache. So that's useful. Let's see here. Right now, we can't produce water skins or pigment at all naturally, it looks like. So that could be useful. I don't think we need a trapper's camp. I am definitely... Coats. Coats are significant, right? Yeah, I'm kind of inclined to pick this up. The leather worker is useful too, but water skins and pigment are not actually need satisfying. Okay, so let me set up a weaver somewhere. Kind of want to do this, just make sure I'm doing it like outside of hearth range. Nope, I didn't quite do it. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, the mine is getting completed. We're going to be going so much easier on our wood supplies once that mine is done, and we can feed coal into the burner instead. Okay, so let's have... I don't know that we need everybody on it, but I guess we do have a lot of idle hands right now, so why not? Yeah. Okay, and then... How does this work? Choose which goods the firekeeper will use to sustain the flame. Do I have a way of prioritizing these, or are they naturally prioritized this way? I guess I can just turn off the others. Burn coal exclusively. I don't think we have any sea marrow or oil. Well, hold on. Let me wait until we actually have some coal before I flip that switch. But I probably don't even have to. Okay, another trader. Some skewers, some pickled goods. So we could just buy some temporary needs fulfillment, which I do not hate. Get insects when you get mushrooms. That's interesting. It's interesting in the sense that it's like cool to get multiple things when you get things. I don't actually know that we're gathering mushrooms anywhere. Yeah, part of me definitely wants to just pull the skewers though. They're about the same price as the pickled goods. I think the pickled goods are good for both the beavers and the lizards, right? Yeah, give me all of these. We're gonna meet this need for a little while. All right, and then you give me something to make up the other 0.8 here. Maybe some barrels? We can use some barrels. I know we have herb income. We have vegetable income. 0.8 of an amber is just like a lot to give away, you know? I don't know. Give me some skewers too. However many skewers we can fit into... Sure, 2. That's fine. Okay, so... How hard is it to produce coal? We're working on it. But all right, that should be more or less dealt with. I guess I do need to specify more wood to cut down here. We did have a point of population actually leave, which is a first, I believe. Earned ourselves a new cornerstone. Newcomers arrive more quickly. Copper bars, crystallized dew, and metal ingot recipes. Yeah, let's bring in newcomers more frequently, I think. And now that we're starting to get our wood supplies under control and we're about to start having coal, I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing on. And we're going to move some more buildings over into its area. Because it would be good to complete some of these orders. I think that's probably wise. No, wait, don't move that there. What am I doing? Nope. Come on. Move to... Yeah, that fits. All right. Yeah, I know we're low on fuel for the moment, but we're still chopping. We're still all chopping. This camp is taking forever to get through this wall. Oh, and one of the beavers who left was a woodcutter. Terrible news. Well, what is that guy thinking? Okay, there we go. Coal in the supplies. Whew, all right. What a nightmare. What a nightmare this has all been. And now we're working on all this stuff. Our weaver needs to make us packs of trade goods from pottery. And we can put a couple hands to work on this. We're not using the pottery for anything else. Okay, we have a forager's camp that we also need to move. Again, spending wood. It's a thing we want to be kind of careful about. There's not really a way for me to get all of the deposits here. I guess just like, yeah, right here is fine. They'll run those vegetables pretty quickly. Alright, seems like it takes the coal a nice long time to burn. So the next thing we need is decorations, right? Which, of course, are going to be made of a significant amount of wood. Because, of course, they are. Why wouldn't they be made of a significant amount of wood? Ooh, tools. That is definitely interesting. Versus, you know, amber and clay. I think we gotta take the tools. Create for me a lovely park right here. And then also create one back here. Again, almost all the wood, but it's fine. We're working. It's going. In theory, it's going. Alright, the lizards having their need for pickled goods met. Yeah, everybody's feeling okay for the moment. Okay, so that's an encampment now. We're one of two, and when this thing finishes, we'll be done with 2 different goals. The impatience is growing a little bit faster than I would like, but I think we're going to be okay. We do need to put up some more housing here as soon as we can afford to do so, which is not right now. Okay, we're outpacing the fuel needs of our fires very significantly. Pleased to see that. Let's turn in these orders. Deliver and deliver. Yeah, a lot of good stuff there. Alright, what do we need? We can't currently produce barrels. Production of human houses will help us, of course, get to the point where we can maybe earn some reputation off of our humans. The lizards are currently high enough. I kind of want to do this so that we can make... I guess we can already make jerky. With this, we can make incense and better jerky. I'm taking the smokehouse. Oh, you don't get a blueprint every point of reputation anymore. Where do I want to put this? Does this matter? How important? How important is the position of this thing? I guess we'll put it like, yeah, over here, kind of near the, kind of near a storehouse, but not super near the storehouse. And that's made out of things that aren't simple wood. All right, I do need to produce more housing. Housing. Everybody should have some. Okay, that should cover everybody now, I think. We're only missing 6. Okay, this glade is nothing spectacular. More sources of wood, which is cool. Or, wood. Meat. Meat is what I'm thinking. Let's unassign you for the moment. Are we still working here? Because it really is taking them a very long time. And I gave them a wide swath of trees to cut. I wasn't really expecting it to take that long. Okay, that's going. We get to pick more in a couple of minutes. Yeah, we are going to end up pretty short on reputation from finishing orders. We need to get resolve stuff going. But we're working on our complicated web of needs. We could burn coal here as well. That's probably fine. And then, yeah, we have a hell of a lot of meat. So let's get some lizards in here to make jerky. Because we can keep the lizards happy, I'm pretty sure. The humans don't need jerky. The beavers don't need jerky either. So that's just a lizard problem being solved there. But it is being solved at least. Do I have... Where can I see a list of all of my current buildings? I'm sure it's in this UI somewhere. Mostly what I'm curious about is where are my current trappers at? And how soon will they need to be moved? Okay, that's the trading post. This is the forager camp. Yeah, because I don't actually know. That's the post. That's an herbalist camp, which is almost out of herbs over here, but we have another node. Do I not have a trapper's camp running? Is this just the thing where like I brought a lot of meat with me? Alright, well, you know what? It is not so expensive to set one of these up. Getting a little far away from the warehouse at this point. Yeah, one thing I definitely do not have a good sense of is how frequently you need to build warehouses. Honestly, it seems like another warehouse over here is maybe a good idea. Yeah, and that's built out of... it's built out of stuff that's not just wood. We're going to need some fabric. But fabric we can do, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's put some hands on this. Okay. Get some fabric finished. Maybe even put together like a whole stock. Alright, so this could provide... This is going to provide them an amount of resolve based on the level of the skewers being produced, right? Or, sorry, jerky. I'm producing jerky. And this is 3-star jerky, so it should be, like, pretty good. In theory. It might be enough to push them over the 15 by itself, honestly. Okay. What is the problem we're having here? Do we run out of... Yes, we ran out of pottery. Short of producing all of our trade goods. So I do need to be making pottery here then. How much clay do we have? Do we have clay? Well, clay would be a crafting resource, right? Shit, it looks like maybe we don't have any clay. Ugh, I need traders. When's our next trader due? 1725. Okay, it's pretty far from ideal, for sure. And Lizard Resolve has crashed all the way through the floor. Just absolutely murderous. Well... Yeah, there is sadly not much we can do about this, right now at least. Okay, we're actually about to chop through here. Of course, right as the storm starts and everybody's resolve goes to hell. Fulfilled needs for jerky, pie, and skewers. That is some stuff that we do care about. That said, we took that clothier, right? No, I don't think I did. We might be able to make this happen. Need for pie is a tricky one. We've been able to trade for food in the past, though. I'm going to go ahead and take that. And on this side, packs of trade goods. Packs of crops. We're going to have to solve this pack of trade goods problem. And then once we do, you know, we'll have enough to run both of those orders out, hopefully. Okay. So we blew everything up here. Reeds, herbs. No clay. We do have a totem of denial. Storm's duration is increased by 100%, while drizzle and clearance seasons are decreased. That's bad. And an impatience point, so obviously we gotta get this out of the way. These are not very good options for me. Okay, I have some scrolls. So we can just burn the damn thing down, obviously, and produce some mushrooms and grain. Or we can perform a ritual, which we have the resources for. And in the end, repurposed fisherman magic can be very useful. But let's hope we don't suffer the same fate as the priestess Isabel. Grants a global resolve bonus and counts as 4 decorations of harmony type. Yeah, that seems like the winner. It is a corruption typed option, but I don't think we have anything that cares about that. So let's get some hands on this. Take the scrolls, make it work. Here we have a cellar. Building destroyed by the storm. It has pickled goods and wine in it if we salvage it, which we could do with some stone. Or we could fully rebuild it and get ourselves a cellar that can produce pickled goods and jerky. I don't know if I actually want to do this. Well, we can't produce pickled goods at all right now. So making sure that we can run our lizards all the way up to 15 is probably worth it. And bricks and planks, like, there's a pretty small amount of bricks and planks. Yeah, alright. Go ahead and rebuild. Oh, and also I should look at this. If we break this thing open, we'll get a bunch of biscuits. Biscuits is not one of the types of food on our quest. So I am inclined to just go straight to this. Straight to the Citadel on this one. Oh, yep. You gotta actually put workers on it in order to assign the workers to it. Okay, and that did also fulfill one of our orders. Not necessarily immediately useful, but it's something. And honestly, that wasn't that dangerous. It didn't really seem all that dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna move this back here. Dig through that, would you please? Alright. Okay, the jerky need is just fulfilled at the hearth. There we go. It's just a matter of letting them get to the thing. Okay, so right now we're doing this. Right, but we can't upgrade beyond that. That's right. We learned that last time. So, hold on. A forager's camp has run out of deposits. Roots, grain, and vegetables. Okay, they can reach both of those. That'll be fine. You know, I'm inclined to just break through to this dangerous glade because it didn't actually end up being all that dangerous, this other one. And by the time they actually break through the trees, all of the people working on that glade will be done. I think that should be fine. I need to wait for people to be done before I can put people on meat generation. Okay, this is resolved. We don't need to use this right now. Going to rest. Sadly, the jerky need by itself has only pushed them to 14 resolve, which is not reputation generating. Houses have more room is pretty good. Every villager with their need for education fulfilled gets a production bonus. Yeah, let's just take this one. Okay, so yeah, we don't really want to be messing with that just yet. And now that we have some hands free, I really would like this to be a lizard production, though. The thing I put the lizards on is the thing where everybody decided to go rest instead of working. Well, I guess I need these both completed. Or we need to accept some newcomers, including some lizards. Herbs and meat I feel like we're on top of, so fabric is more important. I can probably pull you from fabric duty. Yeah, we're good. We're good. And that is going to give us the people we need to assign some lizards to hunting over here. Or trapping, rather. Ooh, I'm out of parts as well. That is a more difficult need to fix. Alright. Glade event completed. That's pretty handy. You know, it's hard to turn down the temple house. Or the temple at this point. Because we do have access to incense and stuff. Certainly something to be said for just like going human house and trying to push humans up as well. Because what they only need to get to 25, I think. Yeah, we're not that far. It is going to require a fair number of these houses, though. They take brick and plank, because of course they do. Well, wood supplies have gotten a lot better. It's a little inconvenient. Yeah, we're definitely having some minor space problems here. Let's see, we can do this. And then also like okay, that's enough houses to actually produce or to actually house all the humans, but we're gonna need some more planks to actually finish building them. We do have enough brick for everything. It's just planks. Okay, the lizards have hit the threshold. I guess the lower amount of resolve was maybe because they hadn't all gotten their need met yet. Maybe. Well, in any case, that's good news because we actually have like a lot of reputation still to gain. There is a distance to cover for sure. Okay, that needs a part, which is something we're just going to have to wait on. Oh, and this mine has no available ore. So we can't just turn it off. We banked up a fair amount of coal. Yeah, I guess deactivate. It feels like I want to destroy it, right? Like, do you get... No, you salvage nothing. But also, the mine can't be moved. Like, there's no reason for it to exist. It's just in the way. And what we probably want to do is set up another mine, right? Because we are still going to need charcoal. Or coal. Coal and charcoal, not the same thing, by the way. I know that. Alright, this doesn't completely block the path? No. But we're going to need parts. We are at a serious parts deficit. Alright, so we need to figure out need for pie, need for skewers. We still need to get pottery going so that we can make our, well, I mean, it doesn't have to be pottery, right? Pack of trade goods could also be made of flour, barrels, water skins. Yeah, and we can make a clothier. We're like absolutely going to need a clothier, so let's go ahead and do that. Can I just bump this priority a little bit? This is actually the one that matters. Route planks to this thing as quickly as possible. Alright, Lizard's doing an absolutely wonderful job. Look at all this food coming in. And slowly but surely, people are digging through to the stuff we need. Wow, +3 to global resolve. That's fantastic. Also, I didn't realize I only had one person working on this camp. Not that we probably need more herbs. So yeah, it'll be water skins. Wait, that didn't actually change. How do you... There we go. Okay, you have to set the other thing to a higher priority and turn off that one. Okay, what do we have here? Small abandoned cache-wise. It would take 5 tools to send it home. We have plenty of that. Right now it just contains ale and ancient tablets. I mean, ale's not nothing. Oh, the reputation threshold is 30. Yeah, I mean, ale would get us some coverage. I kind of want to just take the reputation directly, though, right? Oh, sorry, yeah, let me actually get some hands on this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. And I guess all these two. And I cannot build you another warehouse. Oh, wait. Sorry. Cancel this part. That is a forbidden glade. Will we hack through to that? Yeah, probably. But not right this second. Okay. The planks are getting made. Nothing else we can really do. Okay, so leisure, porridge, biscuits, religion, clothing. I'm working on clothing. Clothing we can probably make happen. And it's like pretty good quality clothing, and all it requires is like a little bit of fabric. It's really not that big of a deal. All right, we can also start working on fabric here. This is work for you. Not gonna worry about scrolls. Okay. So leather and meat. Do we have leather? We have some leather. All right, well, one problem at a time. Let's just let them do that thing and we'll get there. Okay, so that's proper human housing for all of the humans now, plus one even. This has faded because their reputation threshold has grown. Yep, every time you get a reputation from them, right? So what, we have 4 more points here, which is at this point, that's enough. If we just fulfilled these, we'd be good. But also we can continue to find provision packages. We can earn more from our various people. Like, we're on a path. We're getting there. You know, I have these rain things. They're not costing us anything to operate them. I don't think, like, the fact that they're open and just unhanded is probably not actually doing very much for us. I don't know what I would use the water for, but that can be a concern for later. Okay, still 6 minutes on you. The stuff is getting done. We'll be able to make some more packs of trade goods pretty soon. So every 6 water skins turns into 2 trade goods. So we still need like a lot. 32, so what? It's 48 leather or 48 water skins. So we need to run the recipe 5 times. We have enough leather for that. We do not have enough leather for that. All right, we might have to trade for some. Because I don't think we have reliable leather income. But who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky from some glades or something as well. I don't really know what to do about rain engines. We'll figure that shit out later. Yeah, let me turn up our processing speed here. Okay, we're about to break through into a new spot. We get some new people for the village, and I do believe it would be a good idea to take this leather. Yeah. I need to put up one more human house for new arrivals. All right. This is going to get snapped through at any moment. New cornerstone. Hell yeah, woodcutter camp production is quicker. That's more about removing the trees than it is about gaining wood for us. Tons of meat, coal vein, abandoned caches, and some escaped convicts. Dangerous convicts from the smoldering city are hiding in the forest. They somehow managed to free themselves during transport. You can decide their fate. Welcome them and employ them in your settlement, or send them back to the Citadel where they will be punished. If we don't, destroying 3 random caches and an impatience point. So, Villagers have heard rumors of dangerous fugitives in the area. We will lose 6 points of resolve while we're working on this. But in the end, we'll get advanced leatherworking, some new arrivals. This is... I don't want to be this person. Yeah, maybe we just take the persuade. The thing is, we don't really need more bodies. But, like... How... I know it's just a video game, alright? I know it's just a video game, but like, punitive incarceration is not effective. It's something I am pretty, okay. It's something I'm strongly enough against that I'm just not even going to perpetuate it in this video game, I guess. Do this, we'll figure out how to make the best use of them. Okay, and then this stuff we probably just want to send back to the Citadel. Again, checking our supplies here. Let's put you and you on that. And this one requires 12, which we do still have. That's a whole point of reputation by itself. Pretty fantastic. Okay. Everybody get the hell to work. We have trade goods enough to fulfill one of these orders. Let's turn in the one that gives us 10 parts and also a basket of pie. That seems like a no-brainer right there. This forager's camp should be moved, but I don't know that I have a place for it to be moved to. Oh no, never mind. We revealed a pretty good source of vegetables there. A big broccoli patch. Wow. Roots and insects. Pretty good stuff. We are running low on fuel. I'm spending a lot of wood. But now that we have parts, yeah, we finished the mine. Let's get this running. Where do I have a beaver working on something that doesn't need to be a beaver. There we go. This will help a lot. Got ourselves enough reputation for another blueprint. This is kind of whatever. We can't make barrels yet. Yeah, I guess we'll take the provisioner. I don't know that we're gonna actually buy or produce any of those things. Okay, need for pie fulfilled. If you guys are getting your need for pie fulfilled and your need for housing is fulfilled, why is your resolve still so bad? We are at 3 hostility. Oh, right, and the defenseless is active right now. But even so, getting a point of resolve out of these humans is going to require more than that. Even with the defenseless off, we still wouldn't be high enough. Okay. Anyway, now that we've solved the hard part of that, well, recruits is not the word I want. Skewers. We do not have a place that can make skewers. Okay. Trader's pretty close. We do not know any way to make skewers. That feels a little silly. But whatever, we'll sort it out. Okay, we're still producing trade goods. We're getting there. This wooden provisions one is just not going to happen, but I think it's okay. Ooh, it's not need for pie ever fulfilled. It's need for pie currently fulfilled. That's a problem. Because that number is going down now. What is the penalty for calling the trader immediately? Well, the trader's almost here in any case, but there's a penalty. It might have been worth it to call them early. Okay, tell me you have skewers. You don't. Cool. Alright, well... Global food production speed up? Kind of doesn't make any sense to do any of that right now. Yeah, you just don't have any of the stuff I needed. I might go ahead and buy all of your tools, actually. I think this is probably worthwhile. And then, like... Oh, I hit trade instead of... I was going to make up the other 0.9 amber, you know? Just because we don't currently have a way of producing leather by ourselves. And we are finding ourselves in a position where probably we're going to have to return every cache we find. But yeah, we're doing all right. We only need one more point. When we finish the packs of trade goods that are being built over here, we'll be fine. I was a little worried there. If I'm honest, I was not sure if we were going to get it because impatience was climbing so quickly and we were having so much trouble reaching our goals. But really, at this point, all we need to do is wait. The packs of goods are getting produced slowly but surely. You know what? Let's see about this. Also, I guess here, go knock that out real quick. You know, I am curious about a forbidden glade. I don't think we have opened one. Okay. I'm not stressing about anything really right now. We could use more housing. We're super short on wood, though. Well... I guess wood is not the thing that stuff's made out of anyway. There we go. We can probably turn off plank production. I think that'll help. A drainage mole. Yo, look at that. A wild beast that usually lives underground. It was forced to the surface for some reason. This is the kind of stuff I wanted to see. So if we don't deal with it in time, kills villagers, destroys all resource nodes, buildings, and events within a 20 tile radius. Or 20 field radius. Yo, that's way out there. So we can run it off, gain a huge amount of hostility temporarily. Get ourselves an entire point of reputation. That's pretty rad. Or woodcutters and gatherers get an -18 penalty to resolve. And we have to pay it a bunch of food of some kind. But honestly, feeding it, like, the rewards aren't even that good. Yeah, I think we might chase this one away if we had to be here for a long time, but also I think we can just ignore it. The stamping mill. Pottery, flour, and copper bars. Interesting. Alright, we have a huge amount of stone. Sure, go ahead and y'all just... We have so many people. Let's get these caches out of here before this thing destroys them all. Oh, we can't actually... Well, that's fine. We'll just break this one open. It has skewers and porridge inside. Ooh. Dye extractor, actually pretty good for us. Again, kind of too late. Our trading goods are almost set. But it was cool to get to see like a proper dangerous event. Okay, there's clay to be harvested from these reed fields. I really like the system of resource nodes giving you more than one thing at a time. And there we go. That took some doing. That one had me a little nervous. And that's a level up, which is great news for us. So, new Citadel upgrades available. These are new blueprints going into the pool, I assume. Old Farloof. Okay, a new kind of trader who can show up. Some woodworkers just can't stop working. Gain 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced. Yo, that's a good-ass cornerstone. 1 additional active trade route slot. We still don't really know how the trade routes and stuff work. There's a lot going on here. Alright, so we got some machinery. We got some fragments of a seal. Lots of food stockpiles. That feels like a good one. Feels like we did good work there. Now, I do think we probably ought to tutorialize out the rest of the things. Salute you for your achievements. Many who have entered these lands and never came back. You can petition the crown for a resupply. So, vision and embarkation range are increased by 2 until your next settlement. That's pretty handy. Just let us get out there faster. 4 reserve embarkation points. I don't think that's so necessary. This grants 5 seal fragments, but I don't know what that means. I'm inclined to take that because seal fragments seem like they're important and also rare. We don't really have a good sense of of any of that. Okay, back to the city where we can buy new stuff. So we have enough resources. Yeah, we totally have enough resources to just buy all this. So, permanent plus 2% increase in their walking speed. Pretty cool. And also, embarkation point. Permanent minus 2% to the rate at which impatience grows. And advanced controls for what is being consumed in your settlement and by whom. That seems important. Additional options to choose from when picking cornerstones. 2% reduction in fuel consumption. 1% boost to yields, and okay, I can choose to start with villagers as an embarkation bonus. That seems pretty straightforward. So it looks like we're gonna need more and more machinery as we climb on here. Also, artifacts. Also, the upgrades are gonna start getting way more expensive very soon. All right, well. Stuff to look forward to, I suppose. We unlocked a great many deeds. Oh, you're not just receiving these. I have to actually click these to take the rewards. That could be automated. I feel like on the screen where it tells you what rewards you got after a thing. Yeah, this is a thing that was not clear to me. That's embarrassing. Well, we are going to level up here a bunch all of a sudden. Guild houses, clan halls. Yeah, there's so much stuff to unlock. Porridge production increases when you produce drizzle water. A cornerstone that adds global resolve for every 2 impatience points. That's not bad, actually. So, as you get closer to a scenario being in a bad place, it accelerates the rate at which you're pulling reputation from your villagers to maybe be able to salvage it. That's a cool one. Hostility is reduced by 40 for every hearth upgraded to a neighborhood. Okay. There's a lot of just raw XP to take here. Home decorations. Why not bring an invasive species of fungus into your home? Yeah. Seems like a brilliant idea. Okay. This will give us our quarters so that we can upgrade it. Get some more XP here. Okay. A purely aesthetical lamp. Pleasantly fragrant plant plucked from the heart of the coral forest. I do like the coral forest an awful lot. That's a fun biome. Alright, 0 villager deaths. Oh, we unlocked another species. They excel at alchemy and love to work with cloth. Cool. More buildings. Villagers can fulfill their need for treatment. I wonder if that's a harpy specific need, because I don't think I've seen that on any of the others. Okay, and a couple of reasonable cornerstones. A little painting for my house, and definitely not enough XP to level up again. You know, I did feel like the experience points were coming in a little bit slowly relative to our rate of other resources earned. That does explain it somewhat. So, we have our little home. I am a niece to my Aunt Lori. How about? As soon as you step into your new home, you notice a richly clothed woman standing by the window, her gaze fixed on the Citadel. Hey, Auntie. Oof. Is your face okay? Is you supposed to be that red? It looks angry. She's the Queen's hand. She looks around the empty room. Well, isn't this a nice-looking house? Back in my day, fresh viceroys would sleep on the floor of the Svar Tavern. Okay, we're going to have like a whole little conversation here that probably is not going to matter too much. I don't feel like any of these are correct. I guess I'm going to say not much of a challenge. That's the most right. Alright, so the Outer Wilds are never a safe place. They are a fantastic video game, though. The farther you travel from the Citadel and her presence, the tougher it gets. Okay, as a member of the Queen's Hands, there's much I can teach you, but knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice. For now, just, I don't know, go do stuff. It's good advice. It's good, solid advice. Hi, I'm not here to talk to you. I was going to just poke around and see if I had any other interaction options here. I guess this is just where we go to talk to Aunt Lori. Alright, we have reason to celebrate. I hear you established your first successful settlement. I mean, I'm doing alright, I think. Feels weird investing so much time and energy into a town and then leaving as soon as it becomes self-sufficient. No, I like to change of scenery. I like getting to see a bunch of stuff. Oh, interesting. Usually new viceroys aren't so eager to move on. But that's good. You seem to be getting used to this new life quickly. Who knows? Maybe someday you'll join our brothers and sisters on the frontier in their never-ending fight against the Sealed Ones. Okay, so yeah, we don't like set up our home or anything. Everything we unlock is just automatically present. And also Aunt Lori is there and really, really wants to talk to us. Okay, well, I think this right here is where we're going to call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm really digging this. I'm finding this a little bit compulsive. Oh, hold on a second. I put the credits image up, but actually, what am I thinking? We have the ability to unlock more upgrades now. I should probably like do that. So, what can we afford? Our machinery gives us access to +1 to available charges. That's interesting. It's all right for most things. It's kind of a bummer actually for the trees, because it's going to mean you have to hit them more times to take them down. And it gives us human houses as an always blueprint. I'm assuming that's what it means by essential. Is there anything else here that's a little bit more exciting? You have one additional option to choose from when taking a reputation reward. You can upgrade your hearths to the neighborhood level. That seems potentially useful. Allows you to establish trade routes with other nearby settlements. This is a whole game system. Let's take that thing. Okay, that's the only upgrade we're able to afford. So this time I mean it. This time we're actually done for the day. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we're going to be taking on the Hostility and Trade and maybe even Rainpunk and Blightrot tutorials, because it turns out we're still not playing with all the mechanics, and I'd really like to fix that. And we'll see you then.